Yeah, someone let him have way too many drinks. Way too many. Another thing that I have is actually a liquor serving license, interestingly enough. And like, one of the most important things about having that is like knowing when to cut someone off. King's Trial. If this is like way harder than all the other ones, and this is gonna suck. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Trial to become the king of tennis. It says here, battle the memories of powerful foes from the past. Oh no. Oh no, they all caused me so much trouble before. Oh, this is gonna suck so much. I remember how much trouble they caused me before. Especially that ice dude. That ice dude took me like over an hour. You do? Oh wow, you're confused. What about me? Because we're the same age? I think you can get it when you're 18. It's called a pro serve. Oh yeah, there is the gotta be 21 to drink there thing. Oh, I'm still sniffly gross. But yeah, there's a driver's license, a boating license, a liquor serving license. I think that's all the licenses I have. I think. Demonstrate your skill by defeating all the bosses. Do I have to do them all in a row? Because there's no chance. There's no way I can do that. So many of them took me like every single one of them took me anywhere from like 40 minutes to an hour and a half. So there's no way. Wait, how much? 11 seconds? Oh, it's counting up. Okay. Okay, then. Wait, what happens if it gets too high? Oh, is it just like eliminating the time limit out of it? Because it's a boss rush thing? You can just take your time with it and be safe? Okay, that's interesting. That's interesting indeed. Okay, I don't know. It didn't make it over there. I didn't get it. Oh, dang it. Yeah, I have my liquor serving license because I don't phrase the whole thing. My dad has a kind of side business, brewing beer, that he's doing. So I'm sometimes expected to come help out at events and stuff like that and like service beers. Yeah, so I guess I don't have to worry about being timed out, losing that way, luckily. So that's coolio. Though, even though I help out at these kinds of events, I literally live off juice, milk, and water. I don't drink anything else, including alcohol. So, can I just like let all those miss me and not have to worry then? And not take like a single risk? Because that'd be pretty sweet then. So yeah, people ask about like what it tastes like, and I'll just be like, and I just kind of have to. I have to do so much memorization about everything about them because I can't taste it to know it myself, and I don't know like beer terms. So it's kind of difficult. People at the events are usually pretty nice, but kind of tedious sometimes. I don't know. My oh my, yeah, it's because I don't have to worry about time. It does make things a lot easier. So there is at least that. Yeah, I'm just gonna not. Not gonna do that. Oh my goodness, that. How do you even curveball? I know the curveball button, but it never curveballs for me. Like, look, that's the curveball, but it doesn't curve. Yeah, let's just not. I don't care. At all. Not one bit. Guess I couldn't lunge that far. Guess I couldn't do that. Look how much that curves! My oh my. So, in the States with being 21 to drink, is that like the age that they acknowledge you as an adult as well? Because... No, so it's like high scores kind of thing, interesting. Because in Canada, like 18, that's kind of like legal adult age, like that's when you can start voting and stuff like that. Though, they have actually talked a little bit lately, well, I say lately, I mean like the past few years, about letting people who are like 16 and older vote. Okay, so it's legally an adult there as well. But for drinking, it's 21. No idea why 21's the drinking age? I don't know. I don't get it. Maybe because they just figured that alcohol's not good for you, I guess. Which, let's face it, if alcohol wasn't like such a like moneymaker and so used throughout history, if it was something that was just discovered today, I guarantee you it would be illegal. There's not a chance that would be legal if alcohol was discovered today. But it's like, so entrenched in the world now and the economy and everything like that. Not that it is. Oh my goodness, the timing on that is weird. Not like it matters if I get hit, as long as my racket doesn't break. So many people don't follow the law. Yeah. Doesn't surprise me. This mirror makes such weird sounds. Because I don't have to worry about time, that's like such a stress off me. Because I remember the time would always get me in these kinds of things. So I don't have to worry about getting hit like at all. All I have to worry about is my racket breaking. So as long as I don't let that happen, it should be no problemo. Which is why I'm just gonna dodge all these fast shots, because I don't care about getting a high score at all. Oh yeah! Speaking about drinking, I could have another story. So... let's dodge that. Anyway, this was 2 years ago now, I believe. Something like that. On my Taekwondo Hurong team, we, as a team, were expected to be like the elite students of the school, represent the school, and get to know each other in, like, outside of school. So like, really be a team, that kind of thing. Like, know each other by name, stuff like that, really be friends with each other rather than just like classmates that you see like 2 to 3 times a week. So something that was expected of us to do back then wasn't for a while and now is again, is to like get together outside of school for like different events and stuff like that. So there's all, oh my goodness, they home it on me. So there's all kinds of, dang it, different things for events that people would manage and start. And something that I thought of is my family has this nice cozy little kind of lake house on this one nice lake. So I thought, like, what if I brought the Hurong team out there for a weekend for an event? So we did that 3 years in a row. I can't remember if it was the 3rd year or the 2nd that the craziness happened. I think it was the 3rd that the craziness happened. The first one, not that many people came. Second one, there was a lot more of a turnout. It might have been the 2nd, I'm not sure. Anyway, either the 2nd or the 3rd year. A lot of the people there who are 18 and older will happily drink like all kinds of the beer that's there, which my dad's happy to provide because it's something that he's passionate about making. Okie dokie, Mario says. And yeah, so there's plenty of beer in supply there. Like, it literally has taps so you just pour it out. So there's all kinds of drinking games and stuff like that were going on, like beer pong and stuff like that. We had a ping pong table set up outside. When I say a ping pong, I mean an improvised ping pong table. So 2 sawhorses on either side to hold it up, and it was just a big piece of plywood to make a table with a ping pong net put across it, and people were playing like beer pong and that. People were drinking a whole bunch. And in previous years, the drinking had been pretty controlled and pretty good, but that one year, people had like, so much to drink. It was crazy. Like, there were some really bad cases. There were some funny cases as well, though. Like, the head instructor of the school was there for that year, who, he doesn't drink that much, like that often, so he gets drunk really easily, and he's a really happy drunk. And it's funny because you always see him in like such a, you know, professional environment and stuff like that. And then during this event, like, it was for a weekend. It'd be like a Saturday to a Sunday. But the previous year that he was there the first year and the third year, so it must have been the third year that this happened. He had told me that he was just gonna stay for the day like he did the first year, unless he had too many drinks, and it was becoming obvious that he had too many drinks. So I went up to him and I said, like, you said that you would stay the night if you had too many drinks, so are you gonna spend the night then? And he looks at me and he gets this big grin on his face like this, and he goes, oh. Like, it was so cute. Oh man. Or we'd be like sitting, oh, this is the one that took me like an hour last time, but I don't think I have to worry about it too much this time because I don't have to worry about time. Or we were all like eating outside, and yeah, I can just dodge as many of these shots as I want, so should be easy peasy. And while we're eating, he's like, I'd like to propose a toast to Harmonia. He obviously didn't say Harmonia, he used my name, but I'll just use Harmonia for the sake of the story. I'd like to propose a toast to Harmonia and his family for making this wonderful event possible. And he's like clinking the red Solo cup glasses with everyone. He was such a cute drunk. Whoops. Not like this. Or this was one part I didn't see, but I heard from other people. Apparently, while he was drunk, he was doing handstands on the front lawn and like walking around with these handstands. And people were telling him, how are you doing handstands? You're drunk. And he was like, I don't know. I wish I could have seen that. Man, that was one of the good cases. That was one of the like kind of funny, cute cases. Another one actually that happened is he and then 2 other of the students, for some reason, he, the head instructor, had brought like some golf clubs and some golf balls to drive into the lake. So this group of 3 of them, me and someone else were the only ones that saw them do this. We were the only ones that went down to the lakefront. Was us 5, the 3 that were doing this, and the 2 of us that were watching. While they were drunk, they were driving golf balls into the lake. My goodness, it was kind of funny to watch. There was one golf ball that they hit where you heard, like, you know, it hit metal, implying that it hit the pier or someone's boat for one of them. So let's hope it didn't like dent someone's boat. That 2 years ago did that happen, you know? But yeah, maniacs indeed. Never thought in my life I'd see people drunk driving golf balls into a lake. Well, no, as long as I don't swing, that just hurts the time, not my racket. So like, easy peasy. Don't even worry about it. Doesn't matter. And then there were some of the not so good cases. What? What are you doing, Mario? Like, those were the cases where it was kind of funny, but for a lot of people it got really out of hand. 2 people, mostly, one of them was a friend of mine, and he had like way too many drinks, like to the point where he was like puking in the toilet for a while, which was no bueno. Ugh. And then he'd come up to us like afterwards, like, I'm gonna have some more drink, and it's like, no, you shouldn't. He's like, I'm actually feeling better now. It's like, no, you're not allowed. But it's kind of funny seeing him drunk though, because he's just like his father when he's drunk. Like sometimes there'll be dinners at my Oma and Opa's place, so my German grandparents, with my family and his. That happens every once in a while. And it's funny, sometimes his dad will have too many drinks there, and when he has too many drinks, he will like go on like forever about random subjects just out of nowhere. Like, I'll be downstairs playing games on like the Switch or the Wii U with my friend and his siblings, and you'll just hear like his dad like yelling about some random topics upstairs. Like, I remember there was this one time that I could just hear upstairs like, did you know that Jesus was actually a communist? Some random thing. And they'd be like, you know, I actually really like Jesus, he's really my hero. And he'll talk about like such random things, and it always makes like such an embarrassment for like his wife there. What did you come into? Oh, I'm talking about like some drug stories. How's it going, Anichi? I'm gonna dodge this. I'm talking about Jesus is a communist. I'm talking about like someone's drunk stories. There was one time that this Taekwondo team that I'm on, this Harong team, I brought them out to this lake cabin, my family and I. And people wound up getting really drunk there. So I was talking about one of my friends who got really drunk, and I was saying that he's like his dad when he's drunk. And I was just telling him like briefly about his dad when he's drunk. Germodi and Garvia, OMG, your VIP was so special. Yeah, they just added that VIP thing like earlier today, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna hand VIP out to a bunch of people. That's what I'm gonna do then. Boop, boop. But anyway, he does stuff like that, and it's, wow. How do we get there? How do I get there in time? Oh, I need to jump over first, right? Or something like that. I'm gonna dodge that. When you're drunk, you're overly happy and loopy and not on Earth. Cardia, hopefully not an angry drunk. I wouldn't know what I'd be like drunk. I've literally never been drunk. I've literally never had any alcohol apart from like tiny sips, and I didn't like it. So I was like, yeah, let's just not have this. But anyway, so this friend of mine, he's just like his dad when he's drunk. So he goes on about like random things for so long. So I remember this friend of mine, while everyone on this team were getting so drunk during this event, he came up to me and he started talking to me about the importance of like learning a lot of different languages. And I'm like, yeah, okay, you sure you're feeling okay? It was funny, after he was drunk, he was telling me like, that whole thing I was telling you about the importance of learning languages, I was serious about it, I'll have you know. Because like, people should try to learn so many different languages because it's so important. So he's talking about so many random things like that. And, oh my. Whee! I just timed that, not like it matters. But, yeah, he was going on about stuff like that. There was a small hammock that we had out at the lake there, and while he was drunk, he apparently started like cuddling people on the hammock. Oh my goodness. But yeah, there's only a few alcohols that you think taste good. I've yet to encounter any that I like. Though I usually don't try them. I usually have no interest in even trying them. So yeah. I see that big bit donation officially beat you in the bit war. Yeah, even beat Britterson. Britterson, who randomly came in here one time and dropped 5k bits, Carvey has now surpassed him. The crazy mad lad. Carvey's been grinding those ads. God, like people. Yeah, it's the thing that he did. So yeah, he was like the second worst case of the drunk people who were at that event. But the worst case by far was gonna surpass Garvia one day. The absolute worst case was this one guy who got so drunk. I'm not gonna say his name. I'm gonna make up a name for him. I'm gonna call him Frank. This man's gonna be known as Frank for this story. Jump over there. So Frank, he got so incredibly drunk he could not like do anything like straight at all. We were like around the back of the house around this campfire, like playing music and stuff like that. I was on my keyboard, I had my guitar for some people to play on and stuff like that. This game's adorable, absolutely it is. I know the emote messed up to watch you, Carvia. Got your eyes on. Oh, I should read things in order then. Got your eyes on her to watch me. Oh no, Carvia, the emote messed up. My oh my. What a world. But we were at this campfire around back, and at this picnic table, he had puked on the ground a couple times. People were taking him for like walks to go and like kind of walk off the drunkenness and feel better, stuff like that. Like he was not feeling well at all. People took him to his tent, and people needed to bring him trash bags because he was puking in the tent all night long. It was completely awful. Yeah. Jamelia plays guitar, play for us, please. There's people sleeping in the house. The guitar is loud. I don't want to play the guitar. I haven't practiced it in years. I'm not good at it. Not good at the guitar. Yeah, that was like the most drunk I've ever seen anybody. But people were staying up really late that night, so it was 2 in the morning. I was in the cabin, and somebody told me that somebody told them that Frank had apparently told that person what had exactly happened. So apparently this person that got like super incredibly drunk, he had apparently brought in his car when he came out a whiskey, energy drink, and like, I don't know, some kind of maybe booze or something like that. And he made some weird concoction and it completely messed him up. Like, absolutely. The next morning, that Sunday morning, he had like most of his memories from the previous day completely erased. It was crazy. Jamelia, please, you're probably gotta. No. No, I gave up learning the guitar in favor of the piano. I literally only know how to play 2 things on it that are notes. I don't remember how to play anything tablature. I used to remember how to play the Xenoblade Chronicles main theme, but I've forgotten it now. And I know how to play like a few chords, but like that's it. I just know where the fingers go. Believe me, I'm awful at it. Why would anyone mix whiskey and an energy drink together? It was whiskey, energy drink, and something else. That man's gross. Yeah, that was kinda awful. Jamelia, you're learning piano right now? Oh, that's awesome. How long have you been learning for? As of this December, it will have been 2 years for me. I've been teaching myself. I don't know how to read sheet music. I basically just... Do you know what Synthesia is? Kind of like Guitar Hero for piano. The notes just kind of fall down onto where they are on the piano keys. I just copy off of that and memorize notes. Carvia apparently also does the same thing. Just for a little bit, you're not any good at it at all. You just wing it, you're not taking any classes. Yeah, I haven't either. I recommend looking at Synthesia. It's what I do. Is perfect. And you'll be back. Alrighty, sounds good. Okay, Carvia, to food too. I'm watching you. But yeah, I recommend Synthesia then. Like, I don't even have the program. I just look up YouTube videos of Synthesia versions of things that I want to learn. I either do that or figure it out by ear. I don't know how to read a single note of sheet music on piano. I know it for guitar, but I don't know how to read sheet music for piano at all. Everything that I know on it has either been learned by Synthesia memorization or by ear, one of the two. While you're streaming, you get a special VIP here. Absolutely. Oh, dang it. Not like this. Good thing I don't have to worry about time. Can't even read any sheet music, you're done. Sheet music seems like it would take a long time to figure out. I don't know any of it on piano at all. Like, I started briefly figuring out once, and I was like, this is gonna take a long time to memorize. So then I just kind of, I'll save it for another time in my life when I have a lot of time. Hey, Arvonia, yeah. Oops. The game is a little loud, then, hold on. Wait, then. Oops. Let's see that. You're right, it is a little bit loud. Turn that down. I didn't realize it was so loud. I'm all sniffly and gross today. I'm kind of sick. I'm kind of sick today. Much better. Perfect. Perfect then. Just gonna, yeah, avoid that. Is what I'm gonna do. Yeah, probably with like, it's starting to get super cold out. Happens pretty commonly for me. It sucks. I'm all sickly. Okay, I'll go here. Oop. Okay, that's 1 of 3. Yeah, look up some Synthesia things. Ow. Isn't it freezing there? It's freezing here, but probably not as cold as there. It's not actually as cold as it usually is. Yeah, there have been some weird things going on with the climate. Like, we usually get our first snow, like, right before Halloween. This year, we got it at the beginning of September. So it went from, like, summer to winter to fall to winter again, back to fall, to winter again briefly. And now it's finally becoming winter truly, but it's starting to, like, finally start getting really cold. But this week has actually been pretty warm. Like, just yesterday, it was, like, 8 degrees or something like that outside. It was crazy. 8 degrees Celsius. Crazy warm. So I have no idea what's going on with the temperature here. It's usually super cold, but it's actually been warm lately. But in general, it's getting cold. But yeah, interesting that's how it's been here. It's getting colder and rainy more. 8 degrees now because it's been so nice. Yeah, everything's like melting now because of how warm it's been. And then it's gonna get cold again, and it's all gonna freeze, and there's gonna be ice everywhere, and driving is gonna suck. I do not look forward to that at all. Big jumps. Big jumps indeed. Just avoid that. What did I do today? I stayed home and did data entry. Was a lot of it. Pretty much. Unless you count today as like late last night as well, because I stayed up very late last night. Yesterday, I have the week off from university this week. It's called fall break. And, oh, I missed that chance. I have this whole week off, so it feels great. So yesterday I went into the university because I do data entry and like validation work there. So I went in yesterday, I did like the first half of the day studying physics with a friend. You didn't tell me? Ah! I'm getting to it. Oops. I was like studying with a friend for half the day yesterday, and then I did validation work for this team that I do work for, like validating that databases work the way that they should. And then today, technically, because it was super late last night, I was up until like 3 in the morning. I actually looked up every single cutscene from this game called Detective Pikachu because they're making a movie of. Have you seen that trailer? Because I was curious about what to expect for the movie. So I saw every cutscene for that game, and it's actually a very interesting story. Very interesting indeed. We can play Survive with Friends soon, but you're gonna be gone from tomorrow until Sunday. I was debating about streaming Dead by Daylight for this stream, but there's so many other things that I wanted to wrap up quickly. I could do a DVD stream after this. No, you'll have to watch it. Yeah, it has Ryan Reynolds playing as Pikachu. It's crazy. It's so funny seeing him playing as Pikachu. It's the first ever live action Pokemon movie, and it has realistic looking Pokemon. It's really weird looking. Quickest hello ever, you're getting ready for work, so good day to you. Alright, thank you for stopping by, Marshall. Hope you have a good day at work. Hitting me up with the Marsha 8C emote. My oh my. Well, two can play that game. I'm talking louder than I thought I was now that I minimized the game. I should talk quieter, there's people trying to sleep. Oops. Ryan Reynolds, OMG, he's hilarious. Absolutely. And it's so funny seeing him as this talking Pikachu. As a realistic looking one. It's so weird seeing Pokemon that look realistic. Your ears are ringing and you don't know why. That is very strange indeed. Oh yeah! Wait. Oh, never mind. I was about to say, I got my username confused with Marshall, and I was like, wait a second, is he not a mod here? I should make him a VIP or a mod then, but I got it. Names mixed up. It's probably to see you playing Mario Tennis. Yeah, well, what did we start streaming this time? I started streaming Super Mario Party, because that was the thing that won the poll for, like, what to wrap up that we started. And then I started playing Octopath Traveler, thinking there was more to do in that, and there wasn't. And then I was like, I don't know, when I looked at my available games, I was like, oh, there was some new content in Mario Tennis, so I threw that in, and now we're apparently done with the new content. Anyway, gotta get going, but have fun. Alrighty, will do. Oh no, there's one more boss. Alright, thanks for stopping by. Have a good day at work, Marshall. My oh my. But yeah, it's really strange to see Pokemon that look realistic instead of cartoony and animated. It's very strange. My oh my, he sounds different than I remember him sounding. Bowser here, that is. Oops. Sounds a little bit different. Anyway, what were things that I was talking about before? I no longer remember. I do not recall one bit. I'm not even gonna do that. Oops. Oh, I'm sick. My oh my. Boop. There we go. That's just not... Wait, do I have to? I have to here, don't I? Yeah, I literally have to. This is where it gets intense. I don't want him to break my racket. I don't want that. Coolio, that's one heart. Anyway, you say you're going from tomorrow until Sunday? Where are you heading out to? What kind of a trip is this? Whoa. Avoid those all real quick. Whoa. Oh my goodness, that is weird to look at. My oh my. Oh yeah, I was talking about, like, I remember now. So I saw all the cutscenes in that, so I was up really late last night, so I slept in a really long time today. And I woke up, I was watching a couple streams briefly as I was having some break fast, and then I was doing some data entry work from home for a different team that I'm doing data entry for, different from the validation. My oh my. So I did some working from home, I had some food, and then I kind of started streaming. I slept in a long time. I haven't had that much happen today. I haven't had that long of a day. At all. You got some vegan chicken nuggies? Nice, nice. I don't know what that tastes like. What do you have for breakfast? I have salami and cheese. It's something super simple. It's like really easy for me to just make. Like, I literally bring a cutting board down here and get like some German salami or something and a big block of cheese. I just cut the cheese up into slices, wrap them in salami. It's like my easiest go-to snack slash meal thing that I do. Like if ever I'm not sure what to do, I just have that. Do you have dinner? Yes, I had a weird stew thing. It was interesting. So I guess I sort of had lunch and then dinner and that. Used to love salami, would eat it constantly, but vegan now, so. Was vegan, not vegetarian, right? I'm fairly certain. Whoa. I'm not sure I could ever do something like that myself. Like, I'm already, like, so much of a stick as is that just, I feel like I just barely get the nutrients that I need. Like, I should really eat more and eat, like, all kinds of different things that I do. But yeah, I don't think I'd be able to get enough nutrients in me. I don't think I'd be able to manage that. Well, for those who can, like, good on you, but I don't think I'm capable of it. But yeah, vegan, so no meat or dairy proc. Gotcha, gotcha. Are they all gonna be fast shots? Okay, never mind. Oh, dang it. Yeah, vegetarian is just like, no. Yeah. Yeah. I was pretty sure you were vegan. I was just confused for a second, double checking, I guess. These are pretty much all fast shots. I don't want to take any risks here. Not at all. How did that miss the thing I was aiming for? I don't want to risk blocking a fast shot. But yeah, I don't think I could do it. I think I would become malnourished. I don't think I can manage that kind of thing. This would be a huge meteor, so it was a big life change for you. Yeah, it would definitely be for me as well. Like, I'm not that heavy of a meat eater myself. Whoop. Oh, dang it. That was my chance of the slow shot there. Like, most of the kind of meat stuff that most people like, I'm not the biggest fan of. Like steak, for example, I hate so much. Like, if someone prepares it or something like that, I'll have it. One, to not be rude, and two, because protein that I probably wouldn't be getting otherwise, because I probably suck at getting protein into me. But I hate it. I've been such a picky eater all my life. It's like, I like simple things. But I guess I risked that one without realizing it. It's not for everyone, but you lost a lot of weight and feel a lot healthier. Well, that's good. That's definitely good. Yeah, for me, I need to gain weight, honestly. I've been underweight, like, all my life. I should eat way more than I do. Oops, come on. It's just so hard to aim. Like, doesn't let you. At all. My, oh my. Yeah, whoa! The best thing that I could be doing for myself to get healthier is honestly eat more. Doesn't matter what, I should honestly try to add weight to myself, but at the same time, I'm kind of used to being a stick, and I kind of like being a stick. Oh man. Though sometimes I do wonder, like, for example, I've been doing Taekwondo classes all my life, and I'm always like pushing myself as hard as I can and stuff like that. So like, when it comes to building up muscles, the workout part is there, and it makes me wonder, like, how much stronger would I be if I just ate more? Like, if I just put some more weight on me. How much stronger would I be? Neato. I beat the thing. I beats it. Wonderful. So this was apparently the new content that they added. Interesting. Whoa. Just a black screen now? I'll read that in just a second. Oh, you who have overcome all trials are a true king of tennis. Use that power to preserve the peace all throughout the land. Yes, I'll use my tennis skills to preserve the peace. You got a Lucian replica as proof of clearing this area. You can now play as Mario holding this replica in free play or tournaments. That's a cool looking racket. Okay, so that was the new content that they added. That was interesting. That was interesting. So Mario Tennis is one of those games that we started and then never finished because they added new content. I guess we're done with it now. I guess this concludes the Mario Tennis playthrough for the second time. Anyway, there's a lot of good. Right after I say that it's concluded for the second time, Mario's like, okie dokie. There's a lot of good veganized food, like fake meat and stuff made out of veggies and tofu and different things. But I don't think you'd like being vegan because there's a lot of whole foods in it. You have to cook a lot and make some. Stop, Mario! Ow! Ooh, I yanked on the headphone cord. Make some yummy food. But also, you can make something really quick and simple. Like, depends on what it is. Yeah. No, you're picky, so it might be hard. You've been extremely picky and had disordered eating your entire life. That's no bueno. You still even struggle with vegan, so it's a constant battle. You also have a better relationship with food now since you've gone vegan, but still struggle a lot with a lot of food, so you understand. Yeah, it sounds. Stop saying okie dokie. Yeah, it does seem like something that's really difficult. But me being as picky as I am, just pretty much the concept of eating is hard enough for me as is for anything that isn't like simple, basic. Yeah, stop saying okie dokie to Fouquet. He's like, okie dokie. What should I switch to now?